Okay, so today I had to ask Spirit for some motherfucking clarity because I needed to, and I know if I needed y'all probably do too. So I feel like today's message revolves around. So the first card out was Calendula, and what stood out to me the most was the fact that this was the number one, the first card in the deck. So I feel like this energy of Spirit kind of acknowledging, and I feel like this energy kind of comes out frequently as of lately. Like it's this kind of like in between energy, because I feel like Spirit is acknowledging like we just came up, like what we just came out of. And kind of like where we're going, but also where we're at right now. And where we're at right now is still so close to where we just came from that essentially we're still processing the journey. I feel like that's what it is. We're still processing the journey. I mean, so when you see these flowers, like, okay, you see how small this person is? This field of flowers is giving like this, it towered over this person, right? And so I feel like this person was going through this field, not even knowing that it was a field of flowers. But it's kind of like when you're going through a corn stalk or a cornfield or something like that. You can't see the top. All you see is just green. Like everything around you was just the same color, the same uniformity. And I feel like this person had to use their intuition to make it out of something that seemingly had no way out. I also feel this energy of, for some reason, I feel like these flowers had thorns or something, because I just see the pain and the soreness and the, the ache that's associated with this journey. So, trying to figure out who they're looking for. So, yes, okay, so I feel like this person essentially just came out of this field. This field was filled with all type of thorns and it was a word trying to come through, but basically, like I said, you in this field, you had to literally follow your intuition to know that this was on the other side. This field was so big that so many generations got lost in here and just kind of settled and made space within what it is that they were going through, instead of trying to see what was on the other side. Like this right here was like a tall tale, or like something that was rumored to exist, but nobody ever made it to see. And here it is, you've made it to see, but you've been through so much that even you are still kind of disillusioned by the process. So I feel like what Spirit is highlighting is, because when I was channeling, what I was getting was the process of like addressing wounds and addressing the wounds. That's really what it boils down to. But in order to address the wounds, like it's gonna be some type of triggering. So maybe that's what you're feeling right now. You're feeling triggered. You could also be feeling this level of resistance too, because it took so much determination to get out of this field. It's kind of like this energy of like it's kind of hard to acknowledge the rest and recovery that's needed right now. So it's kind of like, say you're a boxer, right? And say you won the boxing match, but your nose is broken, your eyes is bleeding, your ears is bleeding, you got cauliflower ears. You feel me? Like it's gonna be hard for you to process the fact that you're gonna be going through the motions, but you're not gonna really process it here until all of that swelling and pain goes down. But you gotta also acknowledge the fact that in order for that pain and that swelling to go down, people gonna have to touch, they're gonna have to poke, they're gonna have to prod, they're gonna have to address the wounds. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like that's kind of what this energy is about, addressing the wounds of the past cycle that we are currently coming out of, if you resonate with this message. So the other card that came out was Harmony in Reverse. And I feel like Spirit is kind of offering like a, what is it called? Like a, what is it called? Like, oh, an olive branch. I feel like Spirit is kind of offering like an olive branch. And that olive branch is a chance to rest, recover, rejuvenate, refuel, all the re's. Basically to fill your battery back up. I feel like that's kind of what this olive branch is, because, and then at the bottom of the deck, I'm sorry, I'm still getting so many messages. At the bottom of the deck, and also I'm channeling in public and I can feel everybody. Anyways, at the bottom of the deck you had Lemon Balm, which kind of confirmed that for me, because it's a very calming, and then this card says nurturing, so it's a very calm, nurturing type of energy. So I feel like overall, 555, I feel like overall Spirit, I wanted to go back to the resistance. You could be feeling resistance because you're mentally trying to essentially just keep moving and go on to the next part or the next phase. And there's this push and pull or this tug, because Spirit wants you this time right now. Like, yes, you know that there's another journey ahead of you, but this time right now specifically for you is about, like I said, resting and recovery. So it's like trying to leave one battle and jump right into the next battle. And Spirit is offering this olive branch or this time and space for you to rest, recover, and recuperate. So if you've been feeling like I want to say lost, but it's not really lost. It's just kind of like, I don't know, maybe it could be showing up as stagnancy. Like I said, it could be showing up as like this push and this pull. It could be showing up as just like feeling like, damn, I'm trying to get shit done, but I'm just so fucking tired. And that's because rightfully so, because of what it is that you just come through. But Spirit is also acknowledging that you did make it to the other side. This is very much a new beginning. It's just a matter of processing where you came from and recovering from that. Because if you try to embark on a whole new journey before processing and recovering, you're kind of setting yourself up for failure. That's kind of what that really boils down to. So in this time and space, give yourself whatever it is that you need in order to recover. Rest keeps coming out. Whatever it is that you need to build your stamina. Maybe that's eating right. Maybe that's just joy and laughter. Because after coming out of this field, maybe taking the time to smell the roses. Shit. Whatever that is. Whatever it is for you. Give yourself that time. And then you'll be ready to embark on the journey. You'll know exactly when it's time to embark on the next part of this journey, because there will be no other option. Right now, you're trying to create an extra option when the only option is for you to rest. The only option is for you to tend to these wounds. Because I'm just seeing somebody just like covered in scars and like sores and trying to tell themselves, oh, I'm okay, I can keep going, I can keep doing it, and Spirit's just like, no, not in this state. Not in this state that you're in. So